The Serendipity of God. I was traveling from Albemarle to Asheville to Albemarle for a car appointment, and my appointment ended around 6 o'clock in the evening. I took back roads because I've been hit by too many cars riding my bicycle. I don't like traffic. I don't like interstates. So I was traveling these back roads, went through a beautiful tunnel, serendipity, I guess, just a delightful surprise. But God is full of those surprises, such as, and it's nothing I can control. But I would grab a bunch of ball bearings in my bicycle shop, and they would turn out to be the right number I needed. Same thing with spokes. It would be the right number I needed. If I tried to do it, I couldn't do it. Sometimes I would drop a ball bearing or two, and the ones left would be correct. Same thing with the spokes. Serendipity. I can't control it. Doesn't prove that there's a God, but I know that there is. I know that you can't leave a footprint or a handprint in the dirt without the universe recording it and knowing it for eternity. I was traveling these back roads, and I came upon this little town that we've been through before, and there's a block building, I believe. It's a white building, and I can't remember now. I have a picture of it, and it says the Bluegrass Gospel Church. And looking it up on a map, it was, I believe it's called the South Mountain Bluegrass Church. Something to that effect. So I was coming through there, and I thought, well, I might stop there. I thought, well, I know that there's a Family Dollar store down the street there. I'll stop in and ask, and I'll buy some Altoids. So I did that, and there was quite a long wait. There was just a couple of people in front of me, but they were having a pleasant time. Everything was okay, and you're used to shopping and waiting, cashiers and so on. And I waited a good while, and I asked around, and I looked around while I was waiting. They didn't have what I wanted. But while I was there, I asked a couple of people about the church, or the building, white cross on it. And I didn't get a definitive answer. And when I was talking to the cashier, she asked her manager, I believe it was, a gentleman, to come out and answer my question if he could. And he did. Maybe they have a meal, and they have a service, and they have a little music. And it was a Thursday night, which is kind of unique in that most churches will have a lot of services on Wednesday. But so I went back to the church, and I went in the front door, and the front door was kind of the side door as you're sitting in the church. Everything was happening from a pulpit to my right. I looked to my left, and some folks invited me to sit down, and I did. Immediately, a group started playing, and a young lady started singing, "I Can't Make It, Lord, Without You." Now, I had a rough 76 years or so, 75 and a half. I'd had a rough week. I had a rough day. I had scratched my car up, even though I took back roads. and I have these burdens on my heart about the economy, and I tell the truth, and about war, and I tell the truth, and about the a lot of things that people will take as, well, that's negative. I can't deal with that. I must turn this dude off here. So I get frustrated, not so much maybe as spreading the truth as in the lack of accomplishment, lack of getting through to people of what kind of dire straits we're in. So I stopped in, I sat down, the band started playing, a young lady started singing in a sweet voice, and you can get this song on YouTube, but I don't think it's ever been done better. It was so beautiful, it touched my heart, and it made tears come out of my eyes. And the words are, I don't understand the reason for this trial, the heavy burdens, this dark valley I walk through. I can comprehend right now what God is doing. All I know is I can make it, Lord, without you. And I was looking for something. I was doing some research on this building, but I was needing that big hug from God or something there. All I know is I can make it, Lord, without you. I'll be honest, I don't know what to do. And perhaps it's all a mystery unfolding. All I know is I can make it, Lord, without you. And I didn't stay for long. I waited for the song to end, and I had to get on down the road because it was dark 30. I was going to be late getting home. I had hours to go. So I left after. So it was all of these delays. There were road delays. I turned around because I went the wrong way. I went past my turn. So many things happened. The store where I wanted to just buy a few things and inquire about what was going on at that building down the road. And so many things happened for me to be there in that instant, for me to hear that song and get that blessing. Sometimes you just don't understand. I won't pretend that I have all the answers, for I'm weary and I need my strength renewed. But if you'll hold my hand right now, that's all that matters. All I know is I can make it, Lord, without you. I took my hat off and I just waved to the folks to my left who invited me to sit down, and the young man that shook my hand next to me, and I left with tears in my eyes because I got a serendipitous blessing. And it was calculated, not by me, by sorrow, by chance. Let's call it whatever we want to. You know, I have to laugh sometime, almost. If it wasn't so sad, I would almost laugh when I hear someone say, there is no God. I've looked under every rock. There's no God. I've looked everywhere. There's no God. Are you kidding me? But you know, all I know is I can make it, Lord, without you. I'll be honest. I don't know what to do. And perhaps it's all a mystery unfolding. But all I know is I can make it, Lord, without you. All I know is I can make it, Lord, without you. I can't make it, man. Whew. I can't make it without. No.